Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome. I really appreciate that you all will come, into this live chat. I'm taking this opportunity. Please share this live with your friends, family. Tonight we have a very special guest. Is Mr. Wai Song. He's from OPEX and to share with us on the Wages Subsidy Program, which is under the 10 billion government stimulus package. I think it's very important. Be you whether you are employee or you are the employer, because we have to understand that the more that we can make use of the government subsidies, and this is to help a company to go through a difficult time at this moment of time, right? And I most of the time that when I spoke to employees or employer, in the sense that to them that they understand that there is this this wages subsidy program, but somehow that whether how to apply and also how to do it, whether it's benefit to them, so they have a doubt. So please make use of today opportunity, share the life right now with your friends or your family members, because we have expert in town. All right, he will be here, to share with us that what is the most benefit, to come to apply for this program. And we will have 30 minutes. We have Wai Song here to share with us what is this W.S.P about, how to apply, who is going to benefit, and the other thing that remaining 20 minutes, Wai Song will address, any live comments to come to this, live. Please type at the live chat down here so that we can pick you up and explain to you that how you can benefit. So without further ado, may I invite Wai Song, the guest for tonight.
Hi, good evening,
Hi.
everyone. Hi, Jennie. Thanks.
Hi, Wai Song.
Thanks for your kind introduction. Very good. Good evening, all of you. Today is 27th of April, 2020. Okay. Thanks for watching this FB Live. First of all, I need to thank Smart Wealth. Actually, SmartWealth is one of the leading and also entrusted certified financial so-called provider in the market. So because he organized this so-called FB Live, a very awesome FB Live, to share actually what's the company need to know about for this. Actually, the purpose, right, to be frank, a lot of people know the W.S.P. Okay, a lot of people know how to apply, but I think the question still look back, whether do you opt for the good choice or not? Opt for the good choice or not? So this is the one that later, mainly I got 8 topics there. Common, this is the 8 10 top 8 the subject and those topics that commonly employer, even though employer will ask me on this thing. So don't wait for anything that I presentation. So long that you got a question, just type in our comment box there. So I will try my best to go and answer all your questions in live during the live. Don't waste the time. So thank you so much. So before I start, I think Jennie, actually for you, right? Do you think that for yourself, actually what you know about your W.S.P. Jennie? I think you also got whole team,
Well,
right? I think SmartWell also got whole teams of teammate, right? All these things. So what do you have any impact on these things, or what you concerned about? What is your business strategy on whether you want to opt for this W.S.P? Because W.S.P is not the only program that is provided by the government. Okay, Jennie, can give some feedback. What is your view?
First of all, Wai Song, as a business owner, I also one of it, in the sense that to me that, well, I have so worried about, the business, how to carry on for the next 3 or 6 months, I wouldn't know. But my rental, my wages is still going on. you know, to me that is under pressure, I must say. I, as a business owner, I can, you know, make use of the, you know, this subsidy that help my business to get through, to pay for the wages, whether am I entitled, one thing. Second thing, that whether it's a benefit for me for, you know, during MCO or after, you know, MCO, whether it will impact to my company or not in terms of cash flow. This is my concern really.
Okay, very good. Jennie, thanks for your feedback. I think this is the one of the top. I think I can say the tops, the first concern about all the businessmen talk about these things, because when I talk about money, because cash is king, right? A lot of people say cash is king. Without cash, right, don't talk about any surviving skill already. So now the only things that people will concern about whether this is a good thing. Okay, I can share with you about the W.S.P, Wage Subsidy Program. Actually, Wage Subsidy Program actually is a stimulus, economic stimulus package, right? Is given by the government. Total fund for this package, right? Initially, because you talked already, 10 billions. Actually, 10 billions not wholly is for the W.S.P. The fund size is only 7.9 billion. 7.9 billion. Everybody know 7.9 billion, the fund size, to let all the employer to get apply on it. The first thing, the purpose for government to have this W.S.P, actually it's not only in Malaysia. You can refer to UK also got this kind of things. Other country also this kind of things. Malaysia, I can say, very simplified compared to others country. I have compared before. So I will say that W.S.P is good. Okay, the purpose, uh, government actually want to achieve a win-win situation. Who wins it? Employer win. Why employer win? Because right, his subsidy, this money actually is given to the employer, okay, to operate their business, continue the business. That's why the subsidize the so-called manpower cost. This is the main purpose. But the another win actually is what? To secure the employee, to secure the employee who the income is 4,000 or below. They won't lose their job. Because why? W.S.P, when you opt for it already, 6 months, January at least 6 months, right? You cannot retrench, you cannot do a pay cut, even though you cannot ask him to take the no pay leave. So do you think that as an employee win or not? Yes, they can secure the employment, even though they can sustain the source of income. Okay, this is we call a win-win. But do you think that, have you think another way? Possible this one is not a win-win. This is a stone. People say that one stone kill two birds. One stone. If let's say the employer never think about whether this is the impact. Possibly he opt for this W.S.P. The big bird for employer will kill. When the time the employer kill, cash flow issue already means that the employee also losing their job. Two ways, win-win, or whether you have win-win or whether one stone kill two birds or die. So later I will tell you about what you need to know. All these 8 topics that hope that I can share with you. Hope that you can make a good decision, or whether you can strategize what you intend to do. Okay. Can just straight for the point. So hope that thanks, Jennie. Any other things that you want to ask me? Just ask your question in the comment box, or whether you intend to go and share these things to your friends, to invite them. Please come. Okay. Oh, Tiger CB. Okay, since before I start, since that I think Jennie want me to answer for this question. If I apply the W.S.P in April 2020, so it's a Tiger CB Lim, okay. So does it mean that my base of comparison for 50% value can be January? Okay, this is the question. This is a question that I assume CB actually the staff, number of staff for that entity is more than 75. More than 75 staff. If I say for those that more than 75 staff, the enterprise, okay, they need to do one more further clarification or fulfillment to compare the 50%. The comparison, can I say that? Assuming that now the CP intend to apply in April. They can use how to compare. They must use the the month, means the month of March 2020 to compare with the January 2020. If let's say they can achieve 50% or more of the decline of the sales, then he can fulfill. But sometimes that sometimes that is not so perfect. Possible when the time you use a March 2020 to compare with the January, possible you may not achieve the 50% or more for the reduction of sales. No worry. Okay, based on the guide, you also can use the March to compare with the February. CB, hope that if let's say when the time, regardless whether you compare January or February by using a March 2020, so long that you can achieve either month you can achieve on 50% or more, then you can qualify on this thing. Okay, so you are eligible to apply for in March, in April. So hope that I answer CB's question. Okay, good. So any other question? Okay, if let's say no question, Jenny, why don't we go and start? So hope that I can share. January, to be frank, is five topics, main topics I intend to share. Okay. Even though it's 5, I will keep 2 is my secret weapon. Keep 2 as a secret weapon. I will show you 6 first. Okay. So Jenny, so why don't we go straight on this? Thank you very much for Jenny. So I start my business. Once again, I'm Wai Song. If you are interested on this thing, I know that in the social media you can get so much of info on this thing, but just try to get and invite all your friends, share this post. Okay, so ask the question, so I will give you a different presentation and sharing about more thorough. Okay, hope that you make a good decision to benefit and also not only surviving but also can do a much more budgeted planning for post MCO. Okay, thanks. So first, okay, talk about myself. Wait. Okay, I'm Wai Song again. I'm a licensed sex agent with 17 years of experience. So actually, my firm is actually based in Damansara Uptown. So hope that for those that are interested, get some info. So possible you can just log on, go to my web page. You just type all text, then you can go to my web page and like my FB page. Thank you very much. Okay, so the first things. Eligible or not? I think the first question people will talk about whether are you eligible or not. Very common. This one is very straight one. Whether you meet the requirements or not. Okay. People will ask common question about how it works. Whether listed company cannot apply or whether sole proprietorship cannot apply. To be frank, this W.S.P is very fair. Very fair. So long that you are doing business, you got employment, you are allowed to apply on this W.S.P. They didn't talk about whether you are listed, not listed, whether how much is your pay-up share capital. No, the size of enterprise is based on quantitative test, means that you got how many staff. Okay, so how many staff, number of staff. So you can see in the S there, the small, micro and small. So long that your staff, number of staff, 75 or below. The range means from the 1 to 75, then you're under this category. The another category will be 76 until 200. Sure, confirm the biggest will be above 200. You must take note. Okay, before you go and see whether you meet the requirement, you must take note that, okay, you must identify yourself whether you're under which category. Why say so? Because why? Different category may have a different subsidy amount. Okay, subsidy. You can see that if let's say you're under S, 75 or below, your per staff, if let's say your firm is qualified, each month you can entitle 1,002. Okay, if let's say for medium, only 800, 400 below. After than that, the largest, above 200 by number, is only 600. What do you think? Which one you prefer? Sure, confirm you prefer S because 1,002. This is the money per staff. Okay, the subsidy for this W.S.P actually maximum for 3 months. You can refer my star or not. If let's say there is a star of yellow, means that this is applicable regardless you are under SM or L. All is the same. means that for the yellow star means that all actually is applicable for 3 of the category, the size of enterprise. Get it? So because I told you already, each staff entitled 1,002 per month. The maximum is 3 months. That's why I use 1,002 times 3 months. Actually, the maximum entitlement per staff actually is 3,006 for the whole subsidy so-called duration. Okay. So if let's say 40 M means that is you 3 months times 800 per staff. For those that is a large, sure confirm is lower because 3 months times 600 will be 1,008. Okay, not only that, okay, when the time you refer to the different category S, M or L, okay, they also got some restriction. The restrictions only not favor to who? Not favor to the large. Why? He got a 600 monthly subsidy, the lowest. Even though they will restrict the maximum they can claim per number of staff only 200. As for the 75 or below, he can claim a maximum because this category, the maximum number you can achieve is 75. He can claim a maximum 75 staff. Not only that, in the medium size means that of enterprise, they also entitled to claim maximum because why? You can see the tick or not. The maximum actually is 76 to 200, right? They also can claim 200. But unfortunately for the large, even though he above 200, assuming the large got 300 staff, all fulfill this W.S.P. Sorry to say that the maximum they can claim is only 200. So 200. Possible this is the one they cannot maximize. But for S and M, sure confirm they will maximize. Then people will talk about, hey, this W.S.P actually is cover which period? How long is the duration period? To be frank, it's only 9 months. This W.S.P started April, 1st of April, ended will be 31st of December 2020. The total cover period is only 9 months. Okay, not only that, even though it's a 9 month, they also got an application closing date, means it's a due date. The due date actually is 15th of September 2020. Okay, look through. So make sure that you know when the time yet for this slide, you must understand that you are under which category. I move on, then we go zoom in. Okay, the first requirement before the change, actually this W.S.P have been upgraded. Why upgraded? Before that, the revenue decline. Revenue decline just now what the CB asked. They have to do a comparison to make sure during this year 2020, actually my sales dropped at least 50%. So that's why, but now they're more favor to the small, means that if let's say you are under small, the green color small category means that your number of staff 75 or below, you no need to do a comparison. The comparison will happen. The comparison only happen for the M and L. Means that all the enterprise is 76 number of staff and above. They need to comply with the comparison. That's why just now I mentioned CB Lee, the tiger, they need to compare because the number of staff of the entity is more than 75. Means that start from 76. Okay, not only that, so you can see all these star. With the star, you can see all the star, not actually the star is talking about all, regardless whether you're S, M or L, you also need to comply. The first thing, employer registration. This is very crucial. Why? Employer and employee, because this one, who will apply on this thing? Actually is the entity. The employer will apply for this W.S.P. That's why the application is through who? Percasor. That's why employer need to register with the Percasor. Not only employer, the employee also must register with the Percasor. Okay, these two entities, employer and employee must register with Percasor. There's a date there. Must be before 1st of April 2020. Before, can I ask you a question or not? Okay, 1st of April can apply or not? 1st of April 2020, when the time the employer or whether employee register, 1st of April 2020 can register or not? Can apply or not? Cannot fulfill because he said before. He never said on or before. Before, All rules is based on the wordings. Okay, so must be so long that you register 31st of March 2020 or earlier, then you can fulfill already. But here in these things, he got 3 items, not only one. You must fulfill all, to be frank, to be 4. The second one is the employer must register with SSM. You can see Senyaran Berhad must register with SSM. So proprietorship also, ROB, right? Partnership, all these things must register. But some people, some entity may not need to register with SSM. Assuming you're a lawyer, right? Lawyer may register with the bar council. Or whether some people may register ROS, Registrar of Society. All these things register, they refer relevant local authorities means that refer to this kind of things. So don't you register, but the due date will be different. The register will be early already with the authority, okay, is before 1st of January 2020. Remember 1st of January. Can I ask you a question? If let's say you register 31st of December 2019, can or not? My answer is yes. So what you need to do, go and check whether your registration, register what is the date there, your birth date of birth. Okay. The third one will be what? Not only this thing. If let's say you are newly in corp, they also want to confirm about this entity, right, commence its business operation before 1st of January 2020. Means that you must in business, you must in operation, only you entitled. If let's say you know, cannot. So make sure, if let's say you got this kind of question, you don't know how you can determine on all this employer registration, post me a question. Okay, I will select, I will answer you later or even though now. Okay, not only that, you can refer to this employee wages. Employee wages first, this employee must be a local employee. The employee must be Malaysian. The salary must be 4,000 or below. 4,000 only still can, 4,000 or below. If let's say 4,001, sorry to say that you are not fulfilled. 4,050 cents. Even though 4,050 cents, sorry, you also cannot fulfill. So make sure that, okay, I don't think that you're so weird lah. Okay, so the other condition is, to be frank, the W.S.P, why I say sometimes one stone kill two birds, because that if let's say the employer who opt for the W.S.P, this is the condition that is not so favor to the applicant, means that the employer. Why? Once you apply already, okay, you obtain 3 months subsidy. And after the 3 months subsidy, the following 3 months subsidy, total 3 plus 3, you are not allowed to do any retrenchment, not allowed to do any pay cut, not allowed to do any no pay leave. So that's why do you think that this is a good? Okay, so this is a limitation for this WSP is not so favor to the employer. So take note on this thing. So people also talk about, because everybody now business entity will concern about cash flow. When the time you apply, when you can get, when you can get, once I apply, after approval, upon the approval, 7 to 14 days, you will receive this so-called subsidy. You directly bank into your account. Make sure. So the application, how to do application, later I'll share with you how to do application. Okay. Just now we talk about you must fulfill all these things. But I can share with you somebody may not eligible for this WSP. There is not just now highlighted the requirement there. First, self-employed. Who is self-employed? Assuming you're sole proprietorship, you are talented people, you are one leg kick. Means that the sole proprietorship only one person. Yes. A lot of people say that sole proprietorship one leg kick. They also draw a salary. To be frank, you are the owner. You also deem as yourself as a staff. You also draw a salary. I sorry to say that you are considered self-employed. You are not eligible to apply for this. If let's say you have no staff other than you, so sorry to say you are not allowed. Freelancer, because freelancer, right? Free one. Freelancer is not. Even though freelancer also part of a self-employed freelancer or not. And also one thing, because WSP actually is one of the program that is provided by the government. I sure confirm a lot of people will know that there's the ERP. You can refer to here is a WRP, Employment Retentions Program. That's why people, they got some option there, whether it's W.S.P or whether ERP. For those that you apply ERP, for that stuff, you are not allowed to apply in the same month for the W.S.P, mutually exclusive fund. You cannot, I'm Waisong in April. Waisong is a staff in April. I apply Waisong in the ERP. I also go and apply Waisong in April for W.S.P. Sorry to say that cannot. Okay, you allowed to different month. Assuming you apply ERP in April for Waisong. Okay, so May you can apply WSP for Waisong. Can, no problem. So make sure that this one, there is a limitation. Okay, talk about eligibility. Okay, do you have any other question you want me to answer? If not, then I go through. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's one that there's one that have dropped in the sense. He said that if I have 10 employees, so can I apply ERP for 5 employees and WSP for another 5 employees at a different month?
Can, means that now you got 10 employees, right?
Yep.
Okay, you got 10 employees. Assuming 10 employees also qualified for meet the requirements. Actually, there is not a mandatory must be all 10. If let's say you have 10 employees, right? You can apply 5 for the ERP. You also can apply 5 for another employee for the WSP. So long that not the same staff, same employee to apply on in the same month. 10 staff, this is a question. You got 10 staff. Also all fulfill ERP and WSP. You can split one. Your strategy, you can strategize very specific. 5 in the April month to apply ERP, 5 in the April month to apply WSP. This is allowed one. No restriction. Okay,
no
good.
restriction. That's good.
Okay, so next, I continue. Number 2, apply. That's how we want to meet the requirement. Actually, I want to meet the objective. Okay, before I explain to you what objective you want to achieve, because everybody talk about cash, right? Okay, cash. Because why you want to apply? Because it's a subsidy, so cash. Okay, I can share one thing, sir. This application is started 1st of April. After that, they upgraded the system. In 9th of April, open again. I can let you have a statistic there. Everybody still understand? Still remember? The allocation of fund size for this WSP is how much? 7.9 billion. 7.9 billion. You can see my statistic. This statistic actually is I downloaded from the Picasso. You can see this one is a white color. White color actually the application is as at from 1st of April until 15th of April. The total application is 129,039 application.
Wow.
Application that involve number of staff is 1.07 millions. When the time in 15th of April, the news come up already. Singular, the Starla, the Asia, all these things come up. Wow, people thought that. Why? A lot of people comment. Wow, a lot of people apply already. The fund's going to finish. When the fund going to finish, a lot of people haven't made decision, or even though don't know how to make decision, also don't know how to achieve. People panic already. I don't care already. Going to the fund going to finish already. They immediately go and apply without going and assess whether they can meet their objective or not. What is the objective? To assist you whether you can surviving, you can get more, you benefit or not. That's why a lot of people suddenly pop up right after a week, right? You can see the number of application. The number of application, right, from 129,000 become 205,000. Involved of the number of staff is 1.67 million. Means that I say congratulations for this 1.67 million of employee. You got assurance already. Means that coming 6 months, if let's say all approved, right? no retrenchment for this group of people, no pay cut, no pay leave. So the worst scenario is coming out already. So means that I use this calculation. If all the application approved, the utilization of the fund now, right? The utilization is 5.38 billion. Means that the utilization percentage, right, will be 68. Now, now today is 27. Now is as at 22nd one, right? To be frank, the fund is only left 32 percent up from the 79 billion. I'm not encouraging you to make a decision to apply, even though assuming all approved, they left 32. What I concern that this is a crucial question. A lot of employer asking, okay, I should apply or not? Should I apply or not? Okay, I give a scenario. Everybody like shopping, like shopping. Okay, now why don't I sell you this phone? My phone is iPhone. If let's say this iPhone actually is $100 only, can I ask you a question? Now I give you a discount, 30%. Do you want to buy or not? Do you make a decision to buy my phone or not? Oh, Jenny say yes, very good. $100, I give you 30% discount. Means that this is only $70. Very good. Jenny make a very good decision. Because why? It's cheap. Everybody know it's cheap. But do you think that, do you see your packet, how much you left or not? Even though after discount, you have to pay me $70. Possible your bank, your cash in hand only left $40. Do you think after you bought this, even I give you a discount 30%, after you bought these things, right? You only got 40. When you pay me 40, you get a loan $30. Do you think that you can survive for coming period or not? No. That's why I said when the time Jenny make a decision, he never think of what is your condition, what is your cash flow of your company. You should look whether how much in your pocket there. Don't say that there is a cheap, there is a benefit. People give you 1,200, you can go and apply. You must understand what objective you want to achieve. That's why you must know that. Can I ask a question? Hope that I got some interaction. For those that's attended for this thing, can you type 1 if you do your own budgeted cash flow statement before you attend my this sharing? Can type 1 or not? For those that did do your own budgeted cash flow statement, budgeted cash flow for assuming 6 months, 9 months, I don't care. So long that you did do your budgeted cash flow start from 1st of April, can you type 1 or not? For those that didn't do any budgeted, you type 4 lah. See, people say that 4 lah, you type 4 lah. Whether you do your own budgeted cash flow for statement or not. I can do. Can I see something as respond? Do you prepare your budgeted cash flow or not? Only for those that you do your budgeted cash flow, you only know that how much money I left. This money of sum, right, can survive for how long? Your budgeted cannot budget 1 month. You must possible quarterly, 3 quarters, or even though longer. The longer is the best. Only people know their own budget when the time you apply for whether I choose for W.S.P or even the other program. This is a crucial things you need to know. What? You know the facts. You know the condition of the entity. You know the condition of the company. Okay, how Jim Yao? Okay, it's 4. Okay, now why no worry? Okay, I say 4 doesn't mean that now you no need, you still can do it. To be frank, why? Today is 27th of April only. Even though sometimes that 3A, okay, it got 3A, good. 3A, I think this one 3A I learned from Joel. Actually, I'm a BNI's members I learned from Joel, so-called 3A, because his people don't like 4. Sorry to say, next time I know already. Thanks for Ryan for highlight. Next time I ask you to type 3A. Okay, so that's okay. So now you can see. Look back to yourself. what the purpose you intend to achieve. Today's I just forgot about your budgeted cash flow. If let's say once you opted, whether you benefit, you meet your budgeted or not. Okay, why do I give you a scenario how you all do? Budgeted cash flow for those that I think I got okay. Budgeted cash flow means that for those that possible, first thing, January, you can look back to your own condition. You list out all the general, your inflow and outflow, your money out and money in. You can do it very easy one. Just look through your financial statement. You ask your account to do. Even though you go refer to your bank accounts, you know already. The period you need to cover. The period you need to cover should be start from 1st of April. I would prefer the longer is the best. Because why? If let's say you just do your budgeted cash flow for 1 month, you thought that 1 month you can achieve, another month, sorry to say that you didn't budgeted for longer, means that the following month sure confirm facing the problem again. For my advice, I would say you minimum at least you need to do a budgeted cash flow for at least 9 months. Means that until the end of the 2020. But I would prefer people to go for longer, at least minimum, at least 9 months, but preferable 18 months, 1.5 years. So other than that, the basis people do this budgeted cash flow can be monthly basis, 1 month by 1 month, but this is not the one I want. I would prefer at least you do is quarterly. Quarterly. Why quarterly? Especially everybody for those that entity that you got enjoy some moratorium on loan, because after the 6-month loan, you need to start do a repayment of loan again. That's why I want you to do a forecast for budgeted cash flow for longer. Because the first 6 months, you only do for 6 months, sure confirm you feel that your cash flow good. Because why? There's a moratorium loan. You need to repay. So it won't count on it. But started in 7 months, big problem come in already. So that's why budgeted cash flow should go for longer. Don't just for 6 months. 6 months, you got entitlement. Some people also got deferment, also got some grant subsidy. Don't talk about this thing. Longer. Take my idea, go longer for budget. Once you know already, you look back to my XXX, assuming your XXX means that for this month, today, you got how much cash flow, liquidity in your bank. After that, because you want to achieve your objective, right? Because your objective, why you want to apply for the W.S.P? Because to save your cost, reduce your cost. Because the cost, right, will subsidized by by the government. Assuming you're targeted to save your cost is 30%. But assuming you counted already, assuming you counted your way, I'm not sure whether you're correct or not. You counted your way or subsidy. After I opt for this subsidy, government, the subsidy is 20% out of my 100% my cost. But there's a variance that means that you cannot achieve your initial targeted. So decision come in already. W.S.P decision whether you opt for yes or no. Whether yes means they apply, no. But I need to highlight to you, a lot of people, a lot of businessmen, even though sometimes because they don't know how to count what is the effective saving, effective percentage saving on the W.S.P subsidy. So later I can share with you why I put here a cheat sheet. Actually, I do some cheat sheet that may benefit you. Even you don't know how to count, you just refer to my chart 1, 2, 3. Then it's easy for you. But later I'll talk to you. So the decision go back to here. Objective. Ask yourself. Don't say that, oh, the fund is going up already. No more fund already. I should apply. Don't do this thing. This is not a good decision maker. Should do a budgeted, only you go and see whether you can achieve your objective or not. Actually, I got a lot of objective, but today I focus on money objective. Okay. So for here, any other question about objective or not? If I say no objective, I move on to the number 3. Get.
By
We got.
the way,
Yes. Yes, Jennie.
Sorry, because the comments keep on moving also lah. So there's a question from this Yap Han Jen. I mean,
Okay.
from the floor. He
Okay.
said that according that he say, but I thought after apply for W.S.P for follow on the 6 month, cannot ask the employee to go for cuti tanpa gaji. And if no question for ERP, one of the documents is surat tanpa gaji given to the employee. So
Okay.
he's asking in a sense that whether, in such situation.
Oh, okay. Okay, very good. I think Hanjin, if let's say can you show back the question? Don't can you show back a question? Okay. Okay, I only finish it, then you only disappear the message, because we
All right.
got a Hanjin picture so nice. So I want to see Hanjin picture say hi first. Okay, you can see. I think there is a timing there. You can see just like I mentioned that you can opt for WSP, not the same month. After that, you can opt for ERP, all these things. Yes, but to be frank, there is a timing very important. If let's say I get your question is correct, means that there's a timing. If let's say you ask me, you should apply ERP first before WSP. Why? Once you apply, assuming you apply WSP ERP, once you apply ERP, immediately of the following month, assuming you apply ERP April, May, I apply ERP, April, May, and June, 3 months ERP. Immediately in July, I can apply WSP. But if let's say you apply WSP first, I apply April, May, and June. But I cannot immediately apply ERP. Because why? Because the limitation of the WSP, even though after the 3 month subsidy, the following 3 months, you still need to secure. You're not allowed to give them a no pay leave, retrenchment, even though it's pay cut. That's why if let's say you apply the WSP first, sorry to say that you have to wait for 6 months. Only you can apply ERP.
I
So
see.
hope that I answer Hanjin. Timing, sometimes timing very important. Even though sometimes that you mood good, Hanjin, possible you ask your husband, your hubby mood good, you today you ask, right? Hey, I want to buy LV bag, should confirm good mood, he will give you LV bag, even though it is the most expensive one. When the timing is not good, you ask him, he mood not good, even though the cheapest one LV bag, he also won't buy for you. Okay, so timing sometimes very important. Hope that you take note. I will share this thing after my last flexibility. Hope that you stay tuned on my FB Live. Okay, so thank you for the question, Hanjin. So possible I move on to the next. Okay, I move on. Hey, thanks. I move on to the next. Okay, number third, get for employer or employee. What you get sometimes that, hey, if let's say I apply, this what you get. Very straightforward. Just like I show you already. The maximum for employer, what the employer get, because now we're concerned about employer concerned about money, right? The maximum monetary term, what you can get. The micro or small one, based on number of staff, maximum 75. Maximum you can get is 270,000. Assuming exactly your number of staff is 75, all fulfill, the maximum per entity you can get is 275,000. Look good, look good, but whether it's good or not. Middle range means that the size, middle range means that 76 to 201. You're under this number of staff. If let's say you can claim maximum 200, per month is 600. You times, because got 3 months for subsidy, right? Total, you can get 480,000. Wow, almost 500,000. Better not to do business with a recruitment of staff, right? Okay, that is not a correct. You cannot just based on number of value, the monetary. Largest with 360. So this is the employer talking about money, what he maximum can get. Another get is what to get. To be frank, if let's say I'm an employee, I know that my so-called my employer go and apply for WSP. I'm very happy. Why I'm very happy? I can guarantee that during this 6 months, okay, I can get a full salary. Happy or not? Happy. I get full salary. Okay, so employee happy. Employer happy or not? Employer happy If let's say this application, you pay the full salary only for those that talented staff. That's why sometimes that you make a decision whether you want to apply for the W.S.P, because when you apply, you have to pay a full salary. Assuming the staff, right, that staff is not a good staff. Sorry to say that. It's not staff that can achieve your KPI. Every time, right, late coming in, all these things, do you think that you're willing to pay them a full salary for the 6 months during this critical so-called condition? I don't think so. Possible for that time, can give an idea, a lot of people use a pay cut, or whether they use a ERP, means that it's ask them to no pay leave. Okay, even if let's say your intention to want to retain your staff, possible that staff is a good staff, pay them 6 months. Pay them 6 months. Okay, this is the one of the things. Other than that, employee what they get, full salary, employer assurance. So this is the one that what the employer Jennie didn't do. You can see all the MNC, all the multinational company, or whether it's listed company, Jennie, what they do? Okay, Jennie, they will straightforward, but because there's so many staff there, they don't care already. Their strategy is pay cut. You can see, I can heard about Genting also pay cut. All the listed pay cut. Yes. Some people didn't pay cut. What they do? Like the Virgin's era, Australia. They go and lodge for bankruptcy. Virgin Air, Richard Branson's so-called owns the entity in Australia. These are the things that we don't want to see one. That's why that scenario, if let's say you opt for this thing, means that kill two birds. You are the employer bird, the big bird, and also all the cheeky bird all also die. So this is the one. Okay. So any other question about these things? What you can get? Okay. If you say no, I move on to number 4. What you can save? Do I save from W.S.P or not? This is the one that how to calculate the saving from W.S.P. I received 1,002, assuming is 75 or below. I'm under S category. You can see my this case studies. I'm a Sendirian Berhad. I only got one staff. Only one staff. The staff 4,000 per month. Can fulfill or not? I can meet the requirement or not? The first, do I meet the requirement? Yes. 4,000 or below is a local, a Malaysian. I can apply already. Assuming I apply. A lot of people, when they count for this W.S.P, right, they forget to count the statutory contribution that need to pay by the employer. You can see, for those that you are in charge of HR, you are in charge of payroll, sure, confirm you know. I pay my staff 4,000, doesn't mean that 4,000 only. I need to pay the employer portion EPF, 13%. SOCSO, EIS, this is also part of my cost, my cash flow. You should count on it. Okay, here I give you a scenario. When you count 4,000 plus a statutory contribution, 596.95. Generally, if let's say I give a full salary, the total cash flow of total cost actually is 4,596.95. This is the total cost you need to pay one. You cannot just count 4,000 because you got statutory contribution as an employer. The portion you also need to count. You cannot blindly just count 4,000. So once you get this 4,596.95, what is a subsidy they're given by the government? 1,002, right? The 4,596 minus 1,002. The net, you can see the green color in the net there. Okay, the net payout, if let's say I opt for this 1,002, payout is 3,397. I use these things, I use this thing, I save 26%. I save 26%. Correct or not? How to get 36,002 over the total full pay 100%? I get 26% saving. Correct or not?
Right.
Actually, my answer is no. Even though I count so details already, also no, right? Complicated. Luckily, a lot of people say that I'm not an accountant. Because I also don't know how to count. Even though just now I count for so details also wrong. Why soon say saving 26% correct or not? Seems like correct. I said no. No. That's why I come up with a cheat sheet. That's why I tailor-made a cheat sheet. Special for you. The cheat sheet means that not ask you to cheat the government. Some things that if let's say you don't know how to count, you just refer to my cheat sheet. Then you know, you straightforward go to my part C. Then you know that, oh, I straightforward to know how much I save already. Okay, now I share with you my exclusive cheat sheet that is tailor-made by me to all of you. Okay, I share my slide. Can everybody see here, no? This is my cheat sheet. I'm imagining I call 猫子啦，出猫啊，猫子 cheat sheet 啦。Okay, so how it works? Just now remember, I'm using the example is 4,000, right? You can refer to the simple 1, 2, 3. You can see how I use this, how I utilize this cheat sheet. Simple 1, 2, 3 only. One, you must know that because just now the case, right? I only got one staff. I need to identify one, my staff, the monthly salary, how much. The second, because my staff, I apply for 3 months subsidy. 3 months subsidy, I cannot retrench them. I need to pay full salary, 100% for 6 months, right? Okay, so after that, you refer to number 3, the part C with a star one. Then you know that what is my saving. I give you an example. Just now you mentioned, I use a layman to count it. My saving is 26%. I said no. Then I use this back the same example. Assuming you refer to here, you can see the red box there or not. First, part A, you need to identify the staff. Staff number 1, 4,000. Why I put 4,000 only? Why no 4,001, 4,002? Because W.S.P only applicable for those that staff 4,000 or below. That's why I tailor-made this thing if the maximum is 4,000. Assuming this 4,000, I know already. So I move on to the part B. When I part B, I straightforward go to the C there. Can see that. What are part B I mentioned? The part B, I just give you some idea how I come up with the figure. Because if let's say this is a staff, 4,000. You can see the green color. Green color is the month that during the subsidy I receive from the government. I only can receive 3 months, 1,002, right? Just now the gross minus 1,002, the actual I need to pay is 3,397.21. After the 3 months I didn't get already, but I need to pay full, right? The after subsequent 3 months is a full. Means that total 6 months, average, I need to pay how much per month. So I use an average. You can see, just now the mention, if let's say use a layman term, a lot of people say that my saving is 26%. I said no. Actually, the effective rate of saving is only 13.05% only. My goodness. You see my 4,000 or not? My 4,000 range by right for 6 months, my saving for W.S.P, if I obtain this from government, is only 13.05. Okay, so the actual is like, that's why I said that the initial, the cheat sheet you can refer. I give another example. Anyone can give me one salary base, your staff salary base. Can give one salary for interaction. I give a scenario how to use the cheat sheet. If let's say you like it, I will give you a free cheat sheet. I will send you privately. You just PM me. I will send you this free one. Then you can simplify your things. Anybody can give me one staff. Assuming you got 10 staff, you must check 10 staff lah. Come up with the total how much you save. Because just now the mention the scenario is one staff only. Okay, I give a scenario. Assuming that my targeted, I give a scenario simplified one. My targeted I want to save is 30%. At least I need to save 30% from the SSP, right? Then you can see this column already. Do you see this column? This 30%, sure. Can see my saving is 30.7%, right? Can see or not? my saving is 30.7, means that what the subsidy from W.S.P, right? I can save 30.7. Okay, you can refer to this range. If you say this is your target, you go to my range. Oh, means that I understand already. So long that 1,007, my staff 1,007 or below, the income range 1,007 or below, I can achieve 30% at minimum saving 30%. So means that if let's say this is your target, your objective, you go through your staff, assuming you got 10 staff, you just search some things that your staff is 1,007 or below monthly income. Then you can simplify your selection. So this is the one that I share with you. So I go back to my slide. Okay, I go back to my slide. Okay, now the conclusion just now, our case studies. My saving is not 26%. My saving, if let's say I opt for W.S.P, if let's say the staff is 4,000, actually my saving is only 13.05%. The government subsidy me 13.05. The employer had to pay 87.95. If let's say you want to achieve your targeted cost to be reduced on the manpower cost, do you think you can achieve or not? No, because I want to save 30%. Now you say I only save 13.05. Now you need to make a decision. If let's say you say that, oh yeah, I follow people because the fund going to finish already, you apply. Then you must go. If yes, you apply. If no, then you should know that any other alternative for me other than this W.S.P or not. Understand? Okay. Before I go there, I want to let you know how it benefits the employer. Exclusively for you or not? This W.S.P, is it exclusively for you or not? If it's exclusive for you, go and apply. How to exclusively? First, just like I highlighted, you must achieve your cash flow objective. Second, not only cash flow objective, you also must achieve your cost saving objective. Some people may have a cash flow, but he can improve further the good cash flow. Okay. Second, even though you also save your cost, but the saving is short-term cost because right, this W.S.P only cater for 3 months. That's why I said this cost saving is only for short-term. Do you think that you can meet your short-term? But unfortunately, some people meet the short-term, but let go the long-term. The long-term is much more important than short-term. That's why I give some idea for you. For those that you already applied for 6 months for this W.S.P. At the same time, there's a moratorium. When the time you apply for 6 months, you got a bullet to get and discuss with your staff. You tell your staff, based on this scenario, because you apply already, you cannot go and cancel already. If let's say you not intend to cancel, you apply already, no choice. Even after my meeting, you apply, you obtain already. I got another option for you one. Assuming you want to continue this 6 months, you just tell your staff, actually now a lot of people not working, even though a lot of people pay cut. No worry, I won't pay cut for this 6 months. You got bullet, you can explain to your staff. After 6 months, in the 7th month, I intend to pay cut. Because the law, the rest allow you to do anything after 6 months. So, but you already apply, but you got a bullet to get explained. A lot of people pay cut immediately, but I didn't pay cut you. I pay cut after 7 months. So if let's say you want to achieve your overall reduction of your manpower cost, possible when the time you offer them the time, you say, I give you full 6 months, but in the 7th month, I pay cut assuming 20% or 30% that to meet your overall objective. Can get the idea? So this is the one that you can do. Because I talk about turnover because different industry may have a different. This W.S.P, if let's say you are essential business, you are supermarket, sure confirm you apply. Why? Your staff working, you also earn money, double all the supermarket selling the what mask, selling the sanitizer, all also profit making. Main power. If let's say after MCO, you need this stuff, really a good stuff, you need this stuff, you can maintain this stuff, no choice. Since that you apply already, you can maintain it. Because you need this talent. After MCO, during MCO, you also need to strategize it, whether benefit you or not. Because right now the challenging part is not only during MCO, even though after MCO, can I ask you a question? What you are in what industry? If let's say you are in tourism industry, sure confirm you know this stuff already. You better ask him to get RP better. Everybody know, right? If let's say your industry is MCO, you pay full. Even the subscriber, I give you a pay cut, also no point. My understanding, this one is an impacted industry. Even though Richard Branson so rich, a billionaire, also going to close down the air. Yeah. If let's say you are in this industry, I don't think the W.S.P is good for you. I can say that don't benefit lah. Even though during you can get this subsidy, after they also die, I think I prefer you to take ERP first. Okay. Now, number 6. Talk about number 6. Everybody know already, right? Eligible, whether you're eligible or not, meet the requirement. Shall I apply or not? Should I apply or not? If let's say you make a decision, you got achieve your objective. After that, really that you can just get what you intend to get. Also save what you intend to save. And also this is really benefit you. You get apply. The application very easy. You go to my website. I think a lot of people apply already lah. You just type this website. Nowadays, I think it's not like initial. Even though I started 9th of April, they upgraded already. I go in, cannot go in. Now I said that now you can go in already. You just click on it. Though all these things will come out, I can share with you what documents they need. If let's say for those that you intend to apply, listen, anything you're not sure, you ask now. Okay, 6 documents needed. Only the number 6, right? If let's say you are 75 or below, you don't need. The number 6, you can see my yellow one. The yellow one actually is no number one. I put number, not in sequential one. I just for easy for explanation. Number 6 only applicable for those that medium and large. For those that is number of staff, total number of staff is 76 and above. You need this sales report, financial statement. Why? Because you need to compare whether you got decline of sales 50% or more. So he need this. Other than that, no need. Number 1 to number 5 all need it. I go through one by one. Number 1, you can see number 1. Number 1, Number 1 is talking about your SSM registration. For those that you are Senior Prahat, whether you got birth cert Form 17. Form 17. After that, you got ROP, ROC, ROS, all these things. Okay. So the second one, because one, you want to approve what entity. Second thing is that you must make sure that you got a list. This employer list actually is there's a template there. The template, right? Total you can fit 200 staff. 200 staff listing. Because why? The maximum is 200. But for those that the small 175, maximum you cannot put 200. You only can claim maximum 75. These are in Excel format. Is a template there. No need to change. A lot of people are commonly asking, hey, they give me an Excel already. Do I need to change, convert, become PDF or not? No. You just upload the same format Excel. There is something for you to upload one. After you upload the certificate, then you upload the listing. After listing, they need to confirm what? Because they need to bank you, transfer you a money, right? They need what? They need the business registration number, BRN. This business registration number, there's some amendments ready. Everybody know you got, assuming I'm a Senior Prahat. Senior Prahat got number, right? Assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -A. -A, this is the one, the number. The number, you cannot just follow the birth cert. You must check with your bank. When the time you apply you open your bank account. This refer to a bank account. The number with the bank, is it correct or not? If let's say your number with the bank is 1234568A, 1234568, don't put the dash. My understanding, no dash one. Now they already highlight, they already emphasize no dash. Assuming 1234568, then you put 12346, you sign and stamp, then that's it. After that, because you print out in the letterhead, you keep as a PDF, you upload your PDF. Understand? Why I want to highlight this thing? This business registration must be in line with the bank record. My understanding, right, start from 1st of October 2019. The business registration number for the Senyap Berhad is longer already. Not only Senyap Berhad, a lot of people longer. 12 digit plus the old number. If let's say you are the new entity to open a bank account, assuming you incorporated in 1st of October, you got a new number in your birth certificate of 17, Senyap Berhad one. When the time you apply, open your bank account is using a latest format one, 12 digit plus the old digit, right? You understand this is the open number record with the bank, right? You should inline it. Because right, if let's say you didn't inline it, to be frank, they are unable to transfer you a money. They will delay, even though approved. The third one would be the bank statement. The bank statement, why they need a bank statement? They want to verify whether your name is correct, your address is correct, all these things. You might enclose the bank statement. People say that, hey, which month bank statement? Latest is the best. People also say that because the purpose want to just verify the address and also your name and your account number, you can just show the first page, the front page. Because other pages with so many number is PNC, right? You think PNC, you can just scan the first page and upload. No need the full set of monthly bank statement. The latest is the best. The fifth one actually is a PSU. PSU actually, this is the one that to declaration. You need to sign and make a stamp to say that you fulfill all the meet the requirements. Just now we have been discussed. You just sign and upload, queue a PDF to upload. That's it. Okay, so understand or not? Okay, so the sixth one will be just now a sales report lah. Hope that this one could simplify this thing. Do you have any other question on the so-called application? No, then I move on. Okay. Number 7, number 8 actually is a secret weapon. Okay, now I open. Jennie, why don't I don't want to explain for 7 and 8. I want to open. Do you have any question? So 7 and 8 is I thought only. Hope that you can get some idea. First, I will let you know what is the alternative. Second, I will tell you flexibility is the best because the flexibility are not only ask you to opt for W.S.P. I want to do a more strategized strategy plan for longer period. So I got some idea. Hope that you enjoy this thing. Can I take some question from your side? For the first 6.
In fact, that for the first 6, that one that have asked
any question
that, can the spouse of the sole proprietor consider as a staff and also apply for W.S.P?
Okay, the first question. Okay, so this is a very common question about this thing. My understanding by law, because this is under Perkeso one. If let's say your sole proprietorship, your wife, your wife actually is under working for you. You also draw some salary. By right, based on my understanding by law, actually you no need to contribute SOCSO one. I highlight again, this W.S.P is governed by what rules? Is under SOCSO, not EIS. SOCSO. My understanding, one of the exemption actually is if let's say your sole proprietorship, okay, by right your wife working for you, your spouse, spouse, maybe a legal spouse, you got marriage one, by right you no need. My understanding, you are exempted to contribute to SOCSO one. My understanding by law. But if let's say this scenario, some people may ask me, but because I don't know the law, I give a salary to my spouse. I also contribute EPF, SOCSO, EIS. Okay, so can I apply or not? Okay, if let's say you ask me, because I already contributed, okay, even though there's a contribution law, but can I ask you a question? If let's say your wife, your spouse, because your spouse, you supervisor is not owner, your spouse is 4,000 below or not? They register with Pekeso or not? You remember just now we discussed, if let's say you fulfill, right, I can say that you can try and apply. For me, my opinion, you can apply. Even though by law, the SOCSO, I don't need to contribute, but you really contributed. I refer to the meeting the requirement, remember, whether eligible or not. You fulfill all or not. If let's say you fulfill all, I will say that you can apply.
I
So this is
see.
my answer.
Oh,
But
it's
if let's
very
say you say
good.
that if let's say you say that, oh, my wife is my spouse, I only give her a salary only. I didn't contribute SOCSO. Don't talk already. Because you cannot fulfill, remember, the fulfillment of the requirement is you must register the employee, means that you must register, and also you also do some contribution, right? You also work for you. So this is the reason that you can try all these things. My understanding, you fulfill all. I based on W.S.P. I don't talk about behind the SOCSO how you contribute. I see you meet the requirement, because the requirement never said that spouse cannot. But so long that you meet the requirement, I say cannot. You can apply already. I hope that this is my answer. I answer your question. Okay.
I
So
see.
next,
So
any other
they
question?
also that the other that I've posted here, if I apply the WSP in April 2020, example today is 16th of April, will the unpaid leave notice given to my staff with a salary below 4,000 prior to WSP application? So which means that on the 1st of March until 10th of April. So is it means that it disqualified me from the WSP application?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So you can see, just like I told you already. So because your application, you apply in April. You apply in
All
April,
right.
means that your application actually is for the month of April. Even though you use a March
Okay.
to compare, assuming you are 76 or above, you use the March to compare the January or February on the sales. But the application in April means that application for the month in April. What is the meeting requirement? No pay leave. Cannot say no pay. Cannot say give a no pay leave, no retrenchment during that period. You apply already, even though you say it's just 10 days. I know that your notice given is from the 18th of March to the 10th of April. But unfortunately, the 10 days is falls under April. Do you think you fulfill or not? First,
I
the
see.
eligibility, you cannot meet the requirement. Sorry to say that. You wait for next month. You cannot apply in April. Can get the idea?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, I got an idea. Okay.
Okay. So
And
any other
also this
question?
one also
Yeah.
can come. There's another one also that say that if I had imposed pay cut on my employees in March 2020, but since I intend to apply for WSP, so I have paid full salary to my employee in April. So am I eligible to apply the WSP in May? Yeah.
Okay. So means that your question is now you already pay cut. When you pay cut means that you pay cut in January
In
2020.
March, if let's say
You
March
pay cut in
2020.
March 2020. Okay. So subsequent,
Yeah.
you say that you intend to apply in April. You need to
Mm.
intend to apply in April, right? So okay, there's one question there. Can I ask you a question? A lot of people, I'm not sure whether have you think of these things or not. Pay cut, you must specific, this pay cut is temporary pay cut or permanently pay cut. This there's an impact there. Assuming you implement a pay cut, start from March, if let's say this is a permanent pay cut, means that subsequent all these things you cannot fulfill already. Why say so? If let's say like that, a lot of people before he apply, by right, my staff salary is 4,002 one. My staff salary by right is 4,002. I intend to apply W.S.P in April. He cannot fulfill ma. Before the application, I go and pay cut lah. I go and revise there. I go and revise become below 4,000. Can do it, no? Sorry to say that cannot. Cannot. If you say a lot of people can, a lot of people go and before apply, for those that 4,000, 4,005, 6, all become revised, pay cut become below 4,000, all go and apply the WSP. Cannot. This is not allowed. Don't think that this workable, not workable one. It's not allowed. Not allowed. That's why some things that some people may take something before my understanding. This is my own interpretation, my understanding. Some people may ask all these things. It's not stated there. Before this thing, you should not have any difference because he will check one. Assuming I apply in April, you also contribute EBF, SOCSO, EIS, right? Why the SOCSO rate is different already? Yeah. They know that they do some adjustment on the pay. He will come and audit you. If let's say you ask me, April, March, my understanding more safe. The March actually is just a pay cut for that month because he didn't work. He didn't work for full. I just pay cut for the didn't working days. Okay, April I give a full. Then our advisable you apply in May. You deem that pay cut actually is just a temporary pay cut for that month. Actually, you are not intend to do because initially you also aware that there's the pre-SP. If let's say you want to apply to be more safe, I will say that March already cut. It doesn't matter. It's just a temporary. Okay, so just a temporary pay cut. You didn't work for the whole month. But not purpose to pay back. Subsequent, you pay full in April. After that, you go and apply. You go and apply in here. In so-called the May. In May.
All right.
Because there's a trigger point there. So my concern is a trigger point. Because just like I highlighted, for those that 4,000 above, you get and pay cut, it really become below 4. A lot of people apply. This is the one is prohibited one. Prohibited. Okay. So this is one you have to take note on the things. Possible, if let's say you can try. Actually, what some people say that you apply, they reject one. I don't know, I heard from who's one. You, if the purpose to reply, he reject one. If let's say he got curious, he will ask you. But I will say that if let's say you purposely go and pay cut at below 4,000 and go and apply, sure convert this violate the law. Then even though you approve already, after he come and audit you the time, possible you have to pay back them, then you lose all. I'm not advisable to do that. There is a high risk. Okay. Any other question?
Okay. Wai Song, I think we actually running out of time already.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. Okay.
We are running out of time already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, I think tonight that we have hear from you the very details and also very informative that how is this W.S.P can apply to the employees as well as the employer as well. This is how they can work together and make use of it. In particular, you have also have this cheat sheet that is simplify the process by one one look, in a sense that immediate they can understand that whether they apply to the company to benefit them or not. All right. I really thank you so much that you to share this very detailed and also it can help a lot of people down there. So if you have any more question, you can if any more question, please write it down and into the chat box. And also if you would like to get this customized and only one GC from Wai Song in a sense, please put it down, PM down there so that you will get it. Otherwise that
thank you. Okay, so you all enjoy. So even though I didn't finish the 7 and 8, so there is not a presentation. It's just my so-called proposal on all these things. For those that still got a question, so you just post on it. So or whether you can just post on it, or whether you can post in the Smart Wealth, or either you can log on to my web page, all tax services in Berhad. So go to my web page. And also share your things. Tomorrow, actually, I also got one so-called the event, the FB Live talk about loan in Mandarin. 企业房子，房什么？房资金。 Hope that for those that are interested, go and like my page. So interested on this thing, I will give you a notification. Tomorrow also 8 o'clock p.m. So it's in Mandarin session. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope that
Yes.
what I share can and benefit you to assist you to make a good decision, better decision. Thank you. Thank you, Jennie, again.
Okay.
Also, thank you, our
Thank
host.
you.
Actually, I got one host is invisible host, Raiden, doing very well job on
Yes.
design on all these so-called the
Yes.
FP Live. Thank you very much. Okay, hope to have a chance to see you again. Thank you. Bye bye.